So Blends Bunny said, fall makeup is about to be lit. And judging off of this look, I agree. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So today I have such a fun video for you. I am playing with the Blends Bunny Cosmetics palette with... Ashley, welcome on back to my channel. So today I have such a fun video. I have 3 looks using the Blends Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette. Oh my gosh, this is such a gorgeous grungy palette with most of the shades being matte and just one row of shimmers. But before we get into the palette, if you are new to this channel, welcome, and if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy. I love makeup. Eyeshadow is my jam, but please just call me Ash or Ashley. So I saw this palette and I just knew I had to have it. When I saw the promos and they were releasing it like shade by shade, step by step, I was like, oh my God, can you please just show me what it's gonna look like? And when I saw it, I knew I needed it in my life. It is so deep, it is dark, it is grungy. And most of you guys might be familiar with Blends Bunny Cosmetics from their first palette, which is the Blends palette. And this palette, you know, it definitely lived up to the hype. It's a beautiful rainbow palette. I have talked about this many times on my channel when I'm doing looks, especially with my shimmer palettes. So I was definitely intrigued. I knew I wanted to pick up this beautiful grungy color story with pops of pastels and neon shades. So, and then they gave us a row of nice creamy shimmers. This palette actually launched last Saturday. So it was Saturday the 18th to be exact, and it launched, I want to say, about 12 o'clock noon, which is Central Standard Time, and the palette retailed for $43. So right here is the unit carton of the palette, and it's actually the same as the palette, where we have this nice metallic writing in lime green that sticks up amongst this deep dark background. And then when you turn the palette over, you do have a layout of the palette, and it says Blends Bunny Cosmetics Surge, 30 shades for a surge of creativity. Look, every time I say Blends Bunny Cosmetics, it's a mouthful, okay? So the palette is made in China. Now the palette is vegan. It is cruelty free. The packaging is recyclable. And once you open the palette, it is good for 24 months. The net weight of the palette is 1.05 ounces or 1 gram per shadow. So you basically have a total weight of 30 grams of product, okay? So then you also have the ingredients down below, and there is a warning to discontinue if you have any irritation. At this moment, I don't see where it says any type of pressed pigments. It's saying that looks like it is eyeshadow. So if pressed pigments are something that bothers you because of eye sensitivity, it looks like you will be okay when it comes to this palette. So today I do have 3 looks for you using this palette, and I got my palette actually very, very quickly. As soon as I placed the order, I think a couple hours later, I had a shipment confirmation, basically that, you know, they had created a label and they were working on the process of shipping my palette out, and it did come through USPS, and I got my palette by Friday. So I was very happy with the customer service. I didn't have any problems checked out with the palette because I was at work. I was in the corner of the pharmacy like, I need 2 minutes, y'all, because I'm not even taking a break today. I just need 2 minutes so I can get my palette. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the looks. And of course, I'll have some final thoughts for you at the end of the video. All right, let's go ahead and get started. My eyebrows are filled in using my Goof Proof pencil in the shade 3.75. This is by Benefits Cosmetics. And then I went in a little hot and heavy with the eye primer by accident, which is the Juvia's Place. This is the Eye Prep Eye Prime in shade number 2. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of play with these 4 shades. We'll see. I don't know. And then maybe we'll put in the green because I know this gold shade was super pretty. So let's see what we can come up with. All right, guys, I am back, and ooh, you can probably tell when I was blending out the shadows, I was like, yes, I was here for it. These looks are so beautiful. I absolutely love it. This look is like the most perfect fall fiery look. This one's giving a little bit more Ice Queen. The shadows blended amazingly. As you saw, I didn't have any trouble with them. I just kind of took my time with some of them so I can make sure I have differentiation of colors, because sometimes I get overzealous and then I'm like, you won't see the color blocking like I intended. But I love this orange, this shade right here, which is actually called Grunge. It is a beautiful, like, it looks kind of brown when I swatched it at first, but it's deep, it's brown, it's got eggplant. It is grungy. She is not playing, okay? So and then if you're wondering, Taboo is actually more burgundy. But, ooh, like, the shades were amazing. The purple shade Covet, this purple matte, you know, it is so hard to formulate purple mattes. I really enjoyed the shade Chill because even though it was a pastel shade, it really popped. Rush, which just gives it some more interesting depth. And then I've been loving these purple type of shifty shades like Euphoric. And I mean, the shimmers perform very well also. I was a little nervous about the shimmers because I think this is one of their first times doing shimmers, but this palette is just delicious so far. So let's go ahead and let's jump into another look. You know I gotta use the greens. Like, come on, you know I gotta use the greens. And all my face details will be down below in the description box. These are Ardell lashes. They are style 421, whatever. I don't even know what the style is called. I think they're wispies, or maybe I don't think they're the wispies actually, because they're a little bit more dramatic than the wispies. But let's go ahead. Let's jump into another look because I am excited. Oh my God. And this is the third and final look. Like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So let me tell you what happened. I was filming this eye and I got ready to do this eye, and then I looked at the monitor and I was like, I wasn't recording. So thank God I didn't complete this eye and I just went ahead and did this eye on camera because I definitely was just lost. Did not realize I wasn't recording. So let's go ahead and talk about this palette. Oh my gosh. It is Surge. It is grungy. This is definitely like the biz needs for fall. It is so good. If you love colorful mattes, if you love grungy mattes, this is for you. And the row of shimmers just gives it something a little extra. It just gives it that little extra pop. I am so here for it. The shimmers perform excellent. I feel like every shade was very blendable. I did not have to work. On this side, it looks a little smoother on this side, but I think part of it was my primer and it got stuck a little bit, but overall, I'm really thrilled with it. This lime green shade is amazing. And so were the other, I tried this one as well. So you don't have to be so scared of the neon shades. You can use them to blend out some of the deeper shades. You can put them in as the inner corner. You can put them on the lid for the extra pop. I feel like this would have popped more neon if I had put a white base down, but I love the way it looks here because it does give it that and it's so deep and so dark and grungy. I am just here for it. I'm definitely feeling this look. And you know, it's not often that I do an all matte look, but these matte shades are beautiful. And I just see that this palette is just going to be something that I can definitely go ahead and use throughout the fall, throughout the winter, even like in the spring, because it just gives a different variety of mattes. And I can pair it with my all shimmer palettes that I have. the quality is definitely amazing on this. And if you're into just having some fun mattes in your collection, I feel like this is a great buy because it's going to give you everything you need. It's rainbow without being too rainbow. There are some beautiful shades that you can wear every day. Like you could do this little quad every day, this little brown shade, and it's just really fun. I feel like it's a really nice accent to your collection and just give you some deep and interesting mattes that you might not have in your standard eyeshadow palettes. If you want to be reminded, this is the first palette that they came out with, so this one is definitely more rainbow. So there are not really any more dupes in this particular palette. You know, we do have the row of shimmers. The only thing that is actually being duped is just the white and the black, and I don't mind that. I definitely feel like this palette is living up to its name. It's called Surge. It's grungy. It's bright. It's bringing like that electric energy. And I think it is really interesting. I am really excited about this palette. I'm really glad I decided to pick it up. I just think it's gorgeous. If you're into grungy mattes, this is a thing for you. If you're into bold mattes, I feel like this is a great palette. I feel like this is a great palette also for companion. The mattes, they just blend so well. You don't have to worry about you putting on shades and them looking muddy. You can't get the differentiation between colors when it comes to this palette. And it's just basically that everything that's been holding true with this palette, I feel like it's holding true with the Surge palette, except for you do have that row of shimmers. So it just does give it a little bit of interesting pop. And the shimmers are so gorgeous. They're nice and thick. They're creamy. They do feel like they have mica in them, and they have a nice slip to them where they go on well. I did not have to wet these shimmers. They were nice and bold. And I feel like the color choices are great. You have so many inspirations for looks in this particular palette. I feel like even if you can't come up with a look, you can just go straight down the row and do a wonderful monochromatic look like how I did today. And this is just so exciting. It just makes me so happy. My two favorite rows are probably these two rows. And then I really do like the shimmers. The shimmers surprise me. And then the neons, I like this bright one and this yellow neon. So I really do like how this looks. And I feel like it's fabulous. It's different and it's unique to my collection. So with all of that being said, let me know down below, did you pick up this palette? Are you interested in it? I know that the first one was just such a hit. And so I'm really excited to have like the deeper and grungier sister to it. So let me know down below in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be very, very soon. And please subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And of course, you already know how we end the videos around here, honey. We gotta hit it with the chair dance, chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance.